I guarantee you'll get closer to your goals than you ever imagined. The first step to achieving any goal is clarity. Without clarity. Good morning, good morning. We're live, we're live, we're live, we're live, we're live. We are live, 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 we are live. Today is a great day already. Today is a great day already. Last week was good. Yesterday was great. Today promises to be greater. This week promises to be greater. We are live. Invite others. Okay. We're live. We're live. We're live. I said something on. I sent something to the group yesterday. I said that this year will be the last year you are broke. This year will be the last year of being broke. This year will be the last year of being broke. This year. So if you are a trader, which I believe you are training to become, take this thing we are doing here seriously. Take this thing you are learning here seriously. Giving you what I know what I'm talking about. I'm giving you what people are paying thousands of dollars for. Right? I'm trying my best to make this accessible and affordable to everybody. Okay, so don't joke with what we are doing here. What we are doing here is printing out dollars. Like it is real. Melkis will always be my testimonial until somebody will beat that record. Melkis is a new student. He joined us February this year. Last 2 weeks, that's the end of September, he made $10,000 on one trade. He has never known about forex before. It was his first. I was when I first introduced him to forex. He never had any background of forex, and he's a very busy person. He works very small, young boy. Euro USD, one trade, and it was when I sent the signal to the group. I also took that trade. I took the trade. It said like, I was busy. I was on transit when I got to the mainland. I saw he has dropped his trade idea. I didn't even think twice. I just like, okay, this is a nice setup. I took it. That trade gave him $10,000 profit, live account, not demo. He had that three positions with 6.4 lots. His capital was $3,000, right? His boss funded him. In one trade, he made $10,000. To show it is not luck. The next day again, he made $4,000. The next day, he made $1,000. So you can't be making consistent profit and you say it's luck. It's not luck because he even sent the setup before it happened. He sent the setup before the trade happened, and he took the trade as at where he said there's a limit order. And he never had any background knowledge of forex, just a new student. And we have other students that have been making money too for what we have been. So what we are teaching here is not to go and sleep on, is to go and practice and fund your account and trade and make money. This is the last year of being. I said earlier on that minimum, every one of us, minimum, we are making every month is $1,000. Say you don't make money that month at all. You don't make money at all for that month. You make $1,000. That's the standard. Entry next year like this, everybody is cashing out every week, every month. So you can't spend 3 months with me and still complain that you're not making money. It's not possible. It means that maybe we are not actually maybe doing the work, or there is no consistency. But if you have spent 3 months with me, you must be making money. Must. So I said, may I just chip that one in because I dey vex for myself like this too. Minimum, everybody. This is the last year of complaining of funds. Never, 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 never. I also said again on the, I sent a quote for us on the group. I said that we need to understand. Let me paraphrase it. Okay, understand your worth as a skilled trader. You need to understand your worth as a skilled trader. Once you have this trading skill, you are unstoppable. You can do the impossible. Once you have this skill as a trader, game changer. Oh, you can scale up to millions. I mean millions of dollars in profits. Sorry, in capital first. You can scale up to any. So don't joke with this skill set. It's a skill set that once you have. I was listening to one of my mentors was saying something that there's what we call. Okay, yeah, I sent it to you guys now. Trade wave. There's some traders that banks will employ secret suicide mission. They will employ them and put them in their department to trade for them for 1 year. What are they making in a year? 5%, 10% in a year. What we make in a day or we make in a week. The skill sets. Once you have the skill sets, or more, you're on stop. So whatever it takes you to learn this thing, or more, learn it. To whatever it takes you to learn this skill set, and you just need 3 months of dedicated focus. You just need 3 months. You don't even need 6 months. But if say the thing they do somehow 3 to 6 months, you are done for life. The remaining months of your trading career is just to improve. And but once 3 months, 6 months is enough to learn all the technical strategies you think of. 3 months to 6 months is enough for the rest of your trading life of your trading career. So please let's take this skill very seriously. Okay? Very seriously. All right. So I'm gonna play what I have for us this morning. We are in day 22 of 100 days. Day 22 of 100 days. And this second phase is called execution phase, right? The first phase we had last 20 days was the foundation phase, goal setting, routine building, and strategy development. That was the first 20 days. And I said by now you should have had a goal for these 100 days. So now everybody, what is your goal? Let me see those that have been. What is your goal in this 100 days journey we are embarking on? What is your goal? What do you want to achieve in this 100 days? 100 days will end 8th of January 2025. So by 8th of January, where do you want to see yourself? Oh yeah, everybody type on the chat box before we start. By the 8th of January 2025, where do you want to see yourself as a trader? What is your goal? Because the number one thing I'll play for us now, number one thing out of five to achieve any goal is clarity. You must know what you want and be specific. That's the first step to achieve any goal. Clarity, being specific of what you actually want. So for this 100 days we are embarking on now, what is your goal? Specific. For me personally, my goal is to have $1 million trading portfolio for myself and my clients. That's my goal. $1 million in trading portfolio for myself and my clients. That's one of the specific goals I want for myself. Okay, so by January 8th, I must already be sitting on $1 million trading portfolio for myself and my clients. That's my goal. That's one of the goals actually. Okay, for myself and my clients. Yeah. So that's mine. $1 million trading portfolio for myself and my clients. That's my goal. So by January 8th, I must have already been seated on $1 million trading. That's what I want. And I'm already on the plan. Okay. How will I achieve this goal? I get a 10K account for ProFm, 10 trade. And for a ProFm, you can scale up every time you make 10%, you will scale up. So the plan is to scale up 10K, 30K, 90K, 270K. Once I can scale up, I'll get to $500,000 times two, $1 million. So the plan is to scale up my um, account funded from $10,000 to $500,000. Then I purchase another $500,000. That's $1 million. Yeah, so it's already a done deal by God's grace. I have the blueprint. Even if I don't make 1 million, even if I don't hit $1 million, at least a bad, I will do $100,000. So the goal is not even to achieve the goal. The goal is to become a changed person in the process. So even if I don't do exactly $1 million, $1 million, I would have changed so many things around me. My mindset will have changed, my skill will have improved. So the goal is not even actually to hit that $1 million. The goal is to become a better person in the process. Do you understand? Melky say, I want to see myself being profitable in forex career. Okay. So every month, what is your don't profitable is still wide. What is the profit you want to be making every month? Just don't you might not really actually hit the profit, but be realistic. When you say profitable, every week, every month, what do you want to where do you see yourself making every week? Okay, what do you see yourself making every month after these 100 days? Maybe you said 100K profit myself. Great, nice, done. I trust you now because if in fact sef, that's even the next thing for you because you made 10K profit in the trading day. So the next phase for you, the next milestone is 100K. You are thinking well. You are thinking so. This is a milestone for us. Let me give you the milestone. $1, $10, $100, $1,000. Then the next is $10,000. The next is $100,000. Then $1 million. So this is how we think. This is the vision board. Okay. So put yourself in this among this milestone. So Melkis has hit $10,000 already. He has done that. So the next goal for Melkis now is $100,000. Once we hit $100,000, the next milestone is $1 million. It's as simple as that. So put yourself in any of this milestone. Take it gradually from $1 to $10, from $10 to $100, from 100 to 1,000, 1,000 to 10,000, 10,000 to 100,000, then lastly to 1 million. We are coming a day where we will start ending the day in $1 million. It's going to happen. It's not. I have friends that does it. They close their trades in millions of dollars profit. Profit. They don't have two heads. They don't have five heads. They have only one head. So it's possible, guys. So let me play. In just 2 minutes, I'm gonna play something for us. I'm gonna play something for us. I'm gonna play something for us. I'm gonna give us 3 minutes. Pay attention, please.
Clarity. It's impossible to achieving any goal isn't about hoping things will work out or wishing for better luck. It's about following a set of principles that brings you closer to the results you want. Over the years, I've developed a 5-step process that will take you from where you are to where you want to be, no matter what your goal is. These steps are simple, but don't mistake simple for easy. They require discipline, focus, and persistence. But if you follow them, I guarantee you'll get closer to your goals than you ever imagined. The first step to achieving any goal is clarity. Without clarity, it's impossible to make progress. How many people are out there right now saying they want more out of life, but they don't know exactly what that looks like? They know they want something different, something better, but they've never taken the time to define it. They say, I want more money, or I want to be successful. But what does that mean? How much money? What kind of success? Without specificity, without being clear about what you want, you'll find yourself chasing after vague ideas and never quite reaching them. Clarity is the foundation of all success. It's like setting a target. If you don't know exactly what the target looks like, how can you hit it? You can't. You'll miss every time. So the first thing you need to do is get crystal clear on your goal. Not just in general terms, but in specific, measurable terms. Take some time to ask yourself, what exactly do I want? If it's financial freedom, define it. Does that mean you want to earn $100,000 a year? $500,000.
$1 million.
Or maybe it's not about the money, but about the lifestyle.
Not the money, oh. No.
Do you want to work less and spend more time with your family?
Not money I want.
What does that look like? How many hours a week do you want to work? How much free time do you want to have? The clearer you can be about your goal, the more power you give yourself to achieve it. Once you've got that clarity, you need to visualize it. Close your eyes and see yourself in possession of that goal. Picture what your life looks like once you've achieved it. What are you doing? How are you feeling? Who are you with? This mental picture becomes the blueprint for your success. Your mind starts to work toward what it can clearly see. What the mind can visualize, it can bring to reality. But if the picture is blurry, if the goal is vague, your mind has nothing to aim for. Years ago, I met a young man who came to one of my seminars. He was ambitious, full of energy, but he was all over the place. He told me he wanted to be rich, but when I asked him how much money he wanted to make, he didn't have an answer. He hadn't thought about it. He just knew he wanted more. I told him, you've got to define that. You can't hit a target you can't see. So he went home and did just that. He wrote down a number, $200,000 by the end of the year. And you know what happened? Once he got clear on that number, he started making decisions that aligned with that goal. He focused his energy, his time, and his resources on opportunities that would bring him closer to that $200,000 mark. And by the end of the year, he hit it. That's the power of clarity. So if you haven't already, sit down and write out your goal in detail. Be specific. Be clear. The more specific you are, the more focused you'll be. And the more focused you are, the faster you'll make progress. And once you have clarity, the second step is to create a plan. A goal without a plan is just a dream. It's not real until you've mapped out the steps to get there. Too often, people set a goal and stop there. say, I want to lose 20 pounds, or I want to double my income, but they never take the time to figure out how they're going to make it happen. And without a plan, you're just wandering around hoping for the best. A plan is like a roadmap. It shows you the path from where you are to where you want to be. And here's the thing. Your plan doesn't have to be perfect. You don't need to have every single step figured out before you start. In fact, if you wait until you have every step figured out, you'll never begin. The beauty of a plan is that it evolves. You adjust it as you go. But what's important is that you have a starting point, a framework that gives you direction. Think of it like this. When you decide to take a road trip across the country, you don't need to know every single turn from the moment you start. You just need to know the main highways, the general route, and then you can adjust for traffic, weather, or unexpected detours as you drive. But you still need that initial map to get started. So once you've got clarity on your goal, the next question is, how do I get there? Break it down into smaller steps. Let's say your goal is to lose 20 pounds. Instead of focusing on the big number, create a plan where you lose 1 or 2 pounds a week. Ask yourself, what changes do I need to make in my diet? How often will I exercise? What resources do I need to help me stay on track? Do I need a trainer, a workout buddy, or a meal plan? Get specific with your plan, just like you did with your goal. The key to a good plan is that it's actionable and realistic. Too often, people make grand plans that are impossible to stick with. They say, I'm going to work out 2 hours every day, give up all sugar, and run a marathon by the end of the month. But that's not sustainable. A plan needs to be something you can follow consistently over time. It's better to start small and build momentum than to set yourself up for burnout by doing too much too soon.
Yeah. Start small, build momentum. I said last time that you are not permitted to start big, but you are permitted to dream big, start small, and grow faster. So that's your plan that you want to achieve. Okay, your dream is big, yes, it's good, but when you have a plan, your plan must be consistent and sustainable. Okay, you must start small. So my dream or my goal is to make $1 million for myself and my clients. What is my plan? How do I start small? I start by getting a $10,000 account. That's the first step. Okay. Then the next thing is I will make 10% on my 10K dollars. Then I will scale up to 30K. Make 10% on 30K, scale up to 90K. Make 10% on 90K, scale up to $270,000. Then on 270K, I will now purchase a $500,000 too. That is $1 million. Can say I broke down my plan, and it is very, very consistent, sustainable, and simple. I'm not breaking the bank. Okay, and even safe to make it all simple, the 10K does no be me go even buy himself. And my clients go buy the 10K does. When they buy the 10K does, I trade the account for them. The profit I make on the accounts, I go use and take buy my own 10K does. So I'm not spending a dime. I have just my skill set. I have the trading skill. Someone buys a 10K account. I trade the 10K account. I get my profit split from that account to buy my own 10K account. Then I scale up the account to make $1 million. So I'm not spending anything. That's the plan. So I want you to sit down, write down your goals in specific details, and write down your plan in specific details. Once you have done that, visualize it. See yourself already achieving that goal. Number one is clarity. Number two is what? visualize it. Number three is what? Create a plan. There are still others, but because of time, I won't. I will send it to us now on the group, so everybody will go and listen to it and take out what you need to take out from there. And I'm sending it to the group now. How to achieve any goal by Jim Rohn. Compulsory. Everybody must watch it and take notes. If not, okay. So let's get into the deal of the day. Yeah. So I was yesterday. I was yesterday. If you traded yesterday and made money, expose yourself. If you made money yesterday, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Those that made money yesterday, expose yourself. Mr. Frank, expose yourself. Mr. Idris, we did Euro card, right? And Euro card played out. Euro card reversed back to our. In fact, Euro card even took me out. One of my accounts, my stop loss was close to the liquidity, so it took me out and it sold. I was so pained, but the second one ran into profit. But if one of the accounts, one of the trades took me out the stop loss and it sold, so my stop loss was tight. So what I learned yesterday was that my stop loss should be 3 pips above liquidity. Okay, I best. My stop loss should be 3 pips above liquidity. Very important. Your stop loss should be 3 pips above liquidity, whether it is up or down. Right? So that was it because it was very painful. He pay me. Ah, he pay me, but it's fine. It's fine. It's part of it. So let me share my screen now so we just get into the business of the day. If you make money yesterday, oh yeah, share your testimony. If you make money yesterday, expose yourself. So every morning, I'll be doing for the sake of repetition, so that everybody can come along. Okay, I sent this to us already on the group. Can you see my screen? This is OUSD. Monday's phase has been completed. Monday has given us what? Accumulation. All right. So I said every day in our analysis section, I'll be touching on those things. So we have to be very, very um, brief about it. So we talk about break of structure every morning. We talk about change of trend every morning. We will talk about what else did I mention again? We'll talk about Asian range every morning. Asian range. What to do every day. Okay. We'll talk about accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and pullback. Then we'll talk about previous daily candle. Okay, previous daily candle. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I missed everything we talk about. I want us to always do this every single day so that we get used to the concept. All right, so I'll start with break of structure very quickly. I won't waste time. Can you see my screen? Hope I'm sharing my screen. Okay, great, great, great. Right. So very quickly, break of structure. I said yesterday that every single time in the market, we are always either breaking structure or changing trend. Every single phase of the market, internal or external, we are either breaking structure or we are changing trend. There is nothing again the market is doing. So if the market is not breaking structure, then it is changing trend. So how does break of structure look like? That means we have two types of structure or trend. We have the uptrend. That means we are breaking structure to the upside. That's the first type of break of structure. Or we are breaking structure to the downside. Okay? So it means that whenever, for the upside, whenever we have a break of structure, it means a new high is created. You can write this down in your notes if you are taking notes. For an uptrend, when a break of structure is created, it means a new high is what created. Or when a new high is created, we have a break of structure. Anyhow you can put it. When a new high is created, we have a break of structure, uptrend. For a downtrend, when a new low is created, we have a break of structure. This is uptrend, right? When a new high is created, we have a break of structure. New high is created, break of structure. For a downtrend, when a new low is created, we have a break of structure. I'm teaching good though. You guys are not rating me well. I've said if anything hits you, just put fire emoji on my chat box. Let me know that I'm making sense. If any what I say hits you, okay, or it makes sense, just give me my love language, which is fire. My love language is fire. When a new low is created, we have a break of structure to the downside. When a new high is created, we have a break of structure to the upside. This is how the market moves. Okay? And I said yesterday that break of structure is trend continuation. Break of structure implies what? Trend continuation. Break of structure implies trend continuation. Now, change of trend. Change of trend implies trend reversal. That means there must have been a trend ongoing first, then we now have a change of trend. So how does that work on the chart? If we have been buying before, that means we have been having higher highs. Okay, a change of trend here will mean that I will have lower low. At this point in time, my previous low will be taken out because previously I was maintaining the lows, right? We have higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. But now I now have a lower low. Once I see that, it's called market structure shift. That means the trend wants to change. It's a potential change. It's not yet changing until we have a confirmation. Okay. Now, what is a confirmation? I must maintain my previous low. That means I must not see a break of structure again. No, I must not see a new high created. You understand? I must not see a new high created. I must see that my previous high is maintained and there is now a new break of structure. That means there is now a new low created. So this is now the confirmation of a change of trend. So the first signal here is a change of trend. Why the second break is now what? Break of structure. If you don't understand as a newbie, don't worry. In the class, in the mentorship, we break it down. All right. I'm just giving you the idea of what we do. So in the mentorship class, we have the full breakdown of everything we talk about. But the more you join every day, the more you get used to what we are talking about. Do you understand? So this is how a change of trend looks like for from a buy to a sell. Exactly like this. Now, from a sell to a buy, how does the change of trend look like? So we have been buying, we have been selling all the way. We have been creating what? New lows. Okay, lower high, lower lows. All of a sudden, we now see that we have a higher high. Boom. That's the first signal that the trend wants to change. I now ensure that I must not see a lower low again. I must see that this is maintained and give me a break of structure. So we have two types of buyers. The ones that will buy early here. There are early buyers that will buy early here. Early buyers, okay, that will buy early there. But if you miss this buy, don't worry. If you miss this first buy, don't worry. Wait for a break of structure. If you miss the first buy, don't worry. Wait for what? A break of structure. Okay? So this first one is what? Change of trend. That's the first move. All right? Change of trend. It comes to a demand. It respects the demand. Then it breaks structure. You will now wait for a pullback. That's the patience it takes. So wait for a pullback to where? To where? Fibonacci, equilibrium, or discounts. Wait for a pullback. Wait for a pullback to either Fibonacci 50% or what? A discounted demand. Those are the only two places you are expected to buy from. You have no business buying if price has not gotten to either equilibrium or discount zones. You have no business buying. All right. Once you have a break of structure to the upside, you wait for a pullback into equilibrium or demand. Yesterday's pullback was into equilibrium. I'll show you on the chart now. Yesterday's Euro USD pullback was into equilibrium. Look at it. Yesterday's Euro USD pullback was into what? Equilibrium. Let me show you. This is it. I think is it from the first. Okay, the second one was into the this is 71%. Okay, yeah, this one is 71%. This one 71% is 71, not equilibrium. If you are taking it from this I, is going to be 50%. If you are taking it from that I, it's going to be what? 50%. You can see at 50. Okay, this 50% equilibrium. But if you are taking it from, that's 50%. And once you see your bearish candle close, you have this is your enter and this is your sell. Once this candle close here like this, palm, enter sell, put stop loss what? Above. That's 5 pips. And I told us our take profit are always what? At demand zone. So this is your first take profits. Okay, demand zone, first take profits. All right. Second take profit, the next demand zone. Second take profit. All right. Then the last profit is at this liquidity here. So if you do your line charts to mark out your liquidity, that's your last take profit, and it got there. All TP smashed. All TP smashed. All TP what? Smashed. You can see now. So we first saw a change of trend. Okay, look at this carefully. We have been buying all the way. We have been buying. We bought on Friday, right? These are our buy. Okay, what do we now see all of a sudden? A change of trend. And the next thing was what? A pullback. Can you see now? So our range inside the pullback, we have a structure. Just wait for a pullback and sell. Okay, like I said, if you don't understand this yet, no problem. This is not a mentorship class, right? This is just a pre-London live analysis. We just give insight and signals here. Okay. All right. I'm even doing too much. I'm not meant to go into this detail, but I have to just do it because of some newbies. Just follow through. So break of structure, change of trend. Is that clear? Is change of trend and break of structure clear? Is change of trend and break of structure clear? Yeah. Is change of trend and break of structure clear? Yeah, break of structure implies trend continuation. Change of trend implies trend reversal. Break of structure implies trend continuation. Change of trend implies trend reversal. Yes. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So let me screenshot this so we can have it on the okay. So let me just have this as a screenshot. Okay, so the same thing too. So let me do my Fibonacci here too. So if I'm selling Fibonacci from the high to the low, I expect price to come towards either the 50% equilibrium, okay, or to the premium supply. That's those are my locations to sell. Once I have a break of structure to the downside, I expect price to come to those two places. Then I continue selling. Okay? Yeah. So let me now take this. So you can as well draw this in your notes or yeah. So we are moving on to the next one, which is accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and pullback. Okay, it's not coming up. So while it's still coming up, let's move on to the next one. So the next one is um okay, Asian range is the next one. Very fantastic. I love this. Asian range is the next one. So for Asian range, I told her that we'll have to go and watch the video on Asian range. Okay, we'll have to go and watch the video on Asian range. But let me just give a summary. Asian range have two variants. Okay, Asian range have two variants. We have the consolidation and the trending. That's the only two ways Asian range can print out. So our AR, which is Asian range, can either consolidate or trend. Okay, consolidation, consolidate. Hey, English. Consolidating AR, right? Or what? Trending AR. So if you have not watched the Asian range video or more, it will be kind of hard to understand what I'm saying now. So go and watch the Asian video so you get a clear picture. So Asian range you only do two things, either consolidate or it trends. So when it consolidates, okay, what we expect to see when Asian range consolidates and it wants to have a buy day, we expect Asian low to be taken into demand to buy. Because why will it take out this low? It needs liquidity. Okay, we need to take out what? Liquidity. We need liquidity. The big boys need fuel for market to move. So they will take out all the stop losses of the sellers. It's called the sell side liquidity. One that is done, then it what? It buys. And in our AMDP, it's called accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So you can see how we are connecting the dots. So if you understand Asian range very well, you know how AMDP works. So because what Asian range does in this case is accumulation. What Asian range does here is accumulation. That's what it does here. Okay. What it does when it takes out the Asian low is manipulation. What it does when it takes out the Asian low is manipulation. What it does when it starts buying for the day is distribution. Oh, it's on with me. It's on with me. It's on with me. I'm already explaining AMDPO. Then what it now does at the close of the day is pullback. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Did I just say something now that makes sense? Did I just say something now that makes sense? Did I just make a sense of this now? What it does when Asian section prints out its price action is accumulation. What it does when it takes out liquidity is manipulation. What it does when it starts buying or selling is distribution. And what it does at the end of the day is pullback. So I've brought in AMDP concept into the daily range because that is how actually the daily range prints out: accumulation, manipulation, distribution, pullback. And sometimes there won't be manipulation. Sometimes it's just accumulation, distribution, and pullback. So the market is the market. We just need to have our own edge. We are not the one to predict whether it is going to be an accumulation, manipulation. So for yesterday, there was no manipulation. I don't think there. Okay, let me see. Let me see. I think there are days that there won't be manipulation. It's just going to be, where's this guy now? Okay, yeah. For yesterday, there was no. Yesterday was just accumulation and distribution and just slightly pullback. You can see. So what happened yesterday? Asian did what? Accumulated, accumulated. Okay. Then it just came and gave us a structure to distribute. So Asian section accumulated to give us a structure to distribute. So there was no, so a manipulation will have been that Asian high will be taken. A manipulation for yesterday will have been that Asian high will be what will be taken. Something like this. Pam. Then what? Pam. You understand now? But that didn't happen. Okay? So that's that on Asian range. So I've just done Asian range and what? I've just done Asian range. Okay, so let me now and AMDP. So for AMDP2, the same thing. And I said on AMDP that what we have on daily also happens during the week. So every single day, we can say that every section accumulates, manipulates, distributes, and pull back. So every single day too, every single day, we have accumulation phase, manipulation phase, distribution phase, and what? Pullback. So in Euro USD now, Monday is always accumulation. That's why some traders have the philosophy that I don't trade on Mondays because market is just accumulating. They're not giving us the direction yet. But people like us, we are flexible. I was saying funny that even if market give me on Sunday morning, give me a setup, I go enter. I'll enter. Do you understand? So Monday has given us our accumulation. So what we do is that we are going to mark the highest point that price reached, which is this, then the lowest point. So inside this price action is accumulation phase. So today we are expecting a buy today. Looking at the charts. Today is a buy day. At a glance, I can see it so clearly. But I'm not the market. I still have to wait for confirmations. We're looking at the charts, Asian high, Asian low. Okay. I've seen because market has to pull back now. Has to pull back, right? So now we are not concerned with what's happening here. We are not concerned with what's happening here. This is a change of trend, yes. This is a change of trend because we have been selling all the way. If you look at it carefully, we have structure on 5 minutes that gave us break of structure, lower high, lower low, right? We have all this tiny structure, and this was a very obvious one that you can see with a supply. All right, this was a obvious supply that has been taken out now. That's a change of trend. Okay, so what do we need to see again now? A what? A pullback, a pullback, a pullback into where? Demand zone. So now our Asian range is kind of trending. our Asian range is trending. So, but this is a 9 pips. This is a 9 pip range. So there are two things. So just put your location inside Asian range, but it might likely still take out Asian low. I don't know. I'm not the market, but we are trending. It means that we have demand zones inside our Asian range that can be used. But because in the video we learned that 9 pips is a consolidating pip range. It's not a pip range for trending. But nevertheless, we are going to be prepared for what is to come. All right. So we are buying, except all this is going to be taken out. But from our structure here, we are buying for today. So is Asian range clear? Abi, what do we do? What the next one? Okay, accumulation manipulation. So today now we expect to see now how will the manipulation show today? Like I said, we might not get to see a manipulation. Okay, but if one say manipulation, that means this low will be taken out. Okay, this low will be taken out, manipulation, then the buy continues. That will be what a manipulation, because we have seen accumulation. Follow me, you don't get lost. We have seen accumulation for Monday. So to manipulate will be that we take out this low, right, and buy. That's to distribute now. But let's just watch out for confirmation. Is that clear? So let's watch out for confirmation. All right. Let's watch out for confirmation. So what's the next concept you're looking at? What's the next concept you're looking out for? Previous day candle, yeah. Previous day candle. That's the next one. Right? Previous day candle. Good. So let's go to our daily candle. Our daily candle, how the previous day close. How the previous day close. In fact, let's start with Friday. Let's start with Friday. How did Friday close? Friday closed bullish. Abi? What do? We mark what? Our high and close. So let me use a new chart so that we've not done before. Let me use a new chart on your USD. Let me use a new chart on your USD. Capital.com. So how did Monday close? Friday close bullish. So we mark, okay. If you are a newbie, just follow me. Just follow me. Then we come to 15 minutes and look out for how price action is what is doing. So we can see that we didn't have much of manipulation. It just came down, boom, and started. So there was no even chance to have a pullback during the day. The pullback happened during the London to New York. But we already knew that we are already trading below previous day high and close. So that day was going to be a sell. Right? That was a confirmation. Is that clear? So that's a sell. Now we are in what today now. So how did yesterday close? Yesterday closed bearish. So we're going to mark what? We're going to mark the low and the close. Look at yesterday closed bearish. We're going to mark the low and the close. We're going to mark the low and the close. Low and close. Then come to 15 minutes to see how the price action is playing around. So you can see that we are on the same track. So I must not see, if I want to see a buy, okay, I don't want to see price come here and take out this guy. No, If it's coming to just respect it, or maybe take our liquidity a bit and come back up. So long as we are still above this our rectangle, we are buying for the day. Okay? So long as we are still above our rectangle, we are buying for the day. So I always say in the amount of Asian range and previous daily candle, the what? Who can complete it? In the amount of Asian range and previous daily candle, what happens? In the mouth of Asian range and previous daily candle, what happens, guys? So what pair should I analyze? In the mouth of Asian range and previous daily candle, what happens? Daily bias is established. As simple as that. Daily bias is established. Yes, 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 yes. So for us to know what the day will do, we have our Asian range and what previous daily candle. So I just need to wait for a pullback because now we're having what break of structure. I said break of structure is what when we are having when a new high is being created, right? So it's so clear that we're having a break of structure on 15 minutes because a new high is being created. Okay, low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So this is the recent break of structure because new highs are being created, right? New high is being created. That's the recent break of structure. Okay, that means this is the previous low. And now, if once we see a pullback now, that means we now have our range, but we don't have a pullback yet. Okay, it's coming down now. It's coming down. Good. It's coming down now. On 5 minutes, it's coming down now. Okay, it's coming down now. So we have our Fibonacci from here to here. If it's going to come down, do you see now? So our demand zone, can you see 71%? It's on the demand. So all this place like this now is demand from Fibonacci retracement. All right. When price gets here, we now wait for confirmation to buy. We have no business now. Just wait. Wait for price to pull back into London is open already now. It's gonna drop. It's gonna drop. All right. So that's what we have for. So what pair should I analyze? Let's see Euro card. How Euro card eventually trade here. So I don't know if anyone took that trade on Euro card. Who took the trade on Euro card? Look at the trade. I should be in massive profit by now, Seth. Let me check my profit though. I don't look at the trade on Euro card. Look at guys. TP smashed. Don't play. Look at the Euro card trade. Right? We entered somewhere here. We entered there, right? And our stop loss was above. Right? Our take profit was here yesterday. And the trade got there. Smart. Let me check. My second account will have been in. I didn't close the other one. One of my accounts one of my accounts was still in profits. Which one is that now? Which one is that? Not seeing it here again. Okay, I'll check it. Yeah, so Eurocard did well. Euro USD did well. All right, just as we analyzed yesterday. So that was a good one for us. Okay. We also saw how we did yesterday now. We also saw that it was not magic. We are here together live when the market was unfolding. And I said if it breaks out this demand, is coming down to all these guys here. All right. And that's what happened. So today, what are we expecting today for Eurocard? The same thing. So we have our Asian range, Asian high, Asian low. All right. Asian high, Asian low, Eurocard. So it's looking as if this is still going to drop down more. It's going to drop down more here, right? Then maybe now initiate the buy. That's what it's looking. But we have to just wait. Okay, we have to just wait. We have to wait. We have to wait. So can it distribute in London and New York? Yeah, it can. Market can do anything. Yeah, so we can't say what the market will do. We just interpret what's happening currently, right? So we are not in the place. Yeah, Mr. Idris took the trade. Yes. So we can't actually say, okay, it will distribute during London. It can play during London. Do you understand? That's why we have to be very careful when we are. Yeah. So we can't, right? Our one is just to react. It's reacting to price. Okay. Our job is just to what? To react. So Monday has given us accumulation. Let's just follow what price is doing. Okay. Monday has done its thing. Every of your pair, mark out the highest point price got to on Monday. Mark out the highest point price got to, and the lowest point price got to. That's how to get your accumulation for Monday. Do you understand? Like I said, we expect a manipulation right on Tuesday, which will be that we are going to take out the lows. Do you understand now? Manipulation, it means that this low has to be taken out, okay, into this demand. They will now start seeing buys, just like Euro USD. Do you get now? Because we are already in the demand zone. Can you see? We are already in what? In a change of trend on a on a higher scale. This is so good. Oh. This is very clear now. This is very clear. We are on a change of trend on a 15 minute, like on the higher picture. Okay. So this is the liquidity, and that's change of trend. So we took out this sell side liquidity and we broke out. So that's the change of trend. So what happens? Price comes back. So this is the new low and what new high. So what's the Fibonacci range from this low to what this high? So you can see we still have a long way to go. But we just wait. We just wait. Okay, we react to price. Price gives us what he wants to give us and we react to it. All right. Is that clear? And once we have this buy, look at that. We are going to here. I want us to note this point because that's where price is going to. Once price start buying now, you can hold your trade. You can hold it to this point because it's gonna. I don't want to say it's gonna get there. I don't want to be so confident, but I'm just following structure according to my structure. Once that price start buying, that's his destination. Okay, I'm not trying to be confident. I'm just saying demand, then we take it up and buy. So let's give me to analyze. I've done Euro USD, I've done Euro card. Let's do